something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think.
On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. No running here. It's James Conner. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers have an early opportunity to the interception on the game's first series. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Black ultra.
He'll throw it to start us off. And his first pass falls incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And it sets up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Left, right, right. Red, yellow.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. He lets a heater go deep middle. This is caught inside the 15. And they're set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
On the double.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Red, 38. Cut.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's a small gain up to the 38. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Throw is there, trying to climb. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice game there. Gain of 10, 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Hey.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 6 coming up here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I seen, send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. No, I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, yummy, get your chili up. Yeah, I lived that.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, it's Murray to throw. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Murray to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Big Ace! Yeah. 2-2.
On first and 10, it's Murray. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 19. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
2-2. Omaha. Hey, Ace, Ace.
Another throw coming from Murray. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So they'll be facing second and goal coming up as we reach the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points.
2-2. Ace.
Back to the air. Murray escapes out to the left. Pushing for the end zone. And it lost the football. It's not loose. And they say the Packers got to this one.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively, and that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Christian Watson. 5 yards on the play. And it's third.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
10 black. Fight, six. Fight, white. Smash, red. Hut, hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. That's caught Tucker Krabs. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
Set, hut. Hey, yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Shotgun given out to Jacobs. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally brought down at the 33. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Clock, ready, ready. 50, green. You, yellow. Set, hut.
Throwing on 1st down, Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here we go. Ready?
From the red zone now. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. That screen sniffed up quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Watch out now.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Black, grill, green, needle, blue. Slide blue. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Cut at the 10-yard line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Packers leading near the break. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
97, come on, set. Shot, yellow, 43. Set.
Jacobs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. On the move, headed right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Down. 45. White. Set. Go.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. McManus sends it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Okay, I call that a win-win in the 1st first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
2-2, hot!
Murray from the pistol. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Forward! Forward!
Kyler throwing here. Vacates quickly left side. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that sets up 2nd and 5.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Forward! 2-2. Hey. Forward!
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Packers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
He can run it. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Zayden Collins in on the tackle. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second and 6 now. He fires one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. Wide. Strike. Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
Travel like a bomb, I'm a traveling man. And the Yanks out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, they bought in Japan. See these reps take me.
Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This from 30 yards out. McManus sends it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey.
Man in motion out of the slot. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Down. Hut.
Going to the ground again on first. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
You know, okay, these are some of the little... plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
Caught quick right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go now. Ready?
Takes the handoff, now Love. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, and when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers push the lead to 20.
Cardinals nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Ready to start this drive with Connor. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Play action now. Murray finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Omaha. 2-2.
Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their 1st sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. In his 2nd down and 18. Another try following the sack. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he can get the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They snap it to Murray. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense up to the line fast.
Fight, 97. Huge, yellow, blaster, stick. Drill green. Smash, smash. Ready?
Love with it on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Go right side, and the drive has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Wilson on a slant. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10, Murray. This one's quickly to Jones. And he's able to take this one down to the 45.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another throw coming from Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. James Bradbury up on the secondary for that tackle. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
3rd down, Connor gets it. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
2 yards. It's 4th down.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
You know, 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready. 6, mega, red, cycle, speed on blue. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Down. 22 meter, yellow, blue, stripe.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. On the move, past the 40. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Hand off here to Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, 38. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
43 rail. Claws rest 50. Green. Green Jack. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. Over the middle and hauled in by McBride. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Looking underneath here for Connor. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Buzz.
Kyler looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing again, Murray. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they're going to hull him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from the 41. Play action now. Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Franklin. Set. Mega. Max 33. Yellow. 52 blaster.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Blue 32. Set.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Right. White. Red 38. Set.
Love from the gun. That's complete to Reed out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
We're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Kraft has it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just about every offense that's beginning time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
60.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Bob. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Packers keep running away with this. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Glendale.